Hello and welcome for my tarot card reading for 2013. This is Pisces. To start with, we have here what I call the entities. We have Eshu, Shango, and Babaluaye. Notice that we have two upside down. Babaluaye is associated with sickness, disease, hospitalizations, and all that kind of stuff. So 2013 is going to be a little bit of a tough year for you, Pisces. So you have to work a little bit more than usual. This is what we call, when they come upside down, this is what we call a sock boy. And a sock boy means that you have to work harder than usual. You have to, maybe you look around and you will see that others, they do something and it happens really fast and really easily. With you, it's going to be a little bit difficult. You have to work a little bit more, but changes are coming, which is represented by Eshu. Okay, and take care of your health during 2013. If you're healthy, just take care of your health. Pay attention to whatever kind of disease is common in your family, so you are aware and prepared of what you might be facing if you don't take good care of your health. You just take good care of your health during 2003. If you are suffering any illness, just take good care of that situation, because we don't want you to be affected during 2013 due to any health issues. Okay. Astrologically speaking, the cards that we have here, we have Libra throne, which Venus and Saturn, and we have Mercury and Libra, and we have Sword 4 and the Queen of Swords. You cannot see it. And so in other words, what we are going to start seeing during 2013 is changes. Pisces, you're going to start looking for balance, harmony during 2013. But Saturn is putting up a fight. Is bringing not only limitations, but it's also bringing restructuring to your life, Pisces. Changes and restructure during 2013, and that's what we're going to see. Mercury is also related with studies, but not only with studies, also related with our pattern of thinking, our schema, our way of rationalize, our logic. Not logic based on emotions and feeling, but it's the dry reasoning logic aspect of our mind. Okay, so we're going to start seeing those changes that are coming in our life, related with our social life, our relationships. Anything related with relationships are going to start suffering changes. Our perspective are going to start changing, because we're going to start looking for balance during 2013. That's practically what you're going to be doing during 2013, Pisces. Looking for balance in your life, in every aspect of your life. But everything obviously starts in some place, and that place is your mind. Okay? And I'm not saying that you're crazy. Pisces. We have here the card reading for the whole month, and let's start with the first trimester. The first trimester is a period of changes, where you're going to break off, you're going to break free, you're going to be breaking chains of whatever it is. It could be a vice, it could be an addiction, it could be whatever, it could be even a relationship. You're breaking off, you're breaking up, you are separating, splitting, whatever word you prefer. It's just that you are breaking chains. That's all what it means. You are become free of whatever it is. Okay? By the second trimester, we have the Empress, which means that it's a lot of good things happening during that month, during those 3 months. Growth, prosperity, whatever it is. If you want to have a baby, that's a good time. And if you don't have if you're planning to have a baby, that probably during that second trimester is when you start getting the news that you're pregnant and things like that. is a new job, whatever it is, new projects, anything is expected really great during 2013, the second trimester. By the third trimester, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is letting us know that during that period of time, you're going to be focused in something that you're really good at it. The things that people recognize as that like you are an expert and master. If you're not, it could be a hobby, it could be a job that you find, it could be whatever it is, it's something that you're really good at it. It could be that you're doing crochet, painting, whatever it is, or it could be something completely different. It could mean that someone, or it could be a person, institution, or whatever it is going to seek your advice on in a matter where you are an expert. An expert doesn't mean that you necessarily have a degree, okay? By the last trimester, what we see here is that you're leaving behind something that it has some kind of emotional attachment. It could be your house. You move out of the house, you move out of the neighborhood, you move out of your country. You leave behind your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife. It could mean that you leave behind not only that, it could be that you get a divorce, a separation, whatever it is, your partner, you're leaving behind something that has emotional attachment, something that is meaningful in an emotional level. That's what is going to happen during the last trimester of 2013. Now, when we put together these cards, then we have more information. For example, in a horizontal line, we have the Empress, and then we have the Eight of Cups. And what is letting us know is that obviously we are going to leave behind something, someone. It could be the country, it could be your house, your neighborhood, whatever it is that you're leaving behind. You're leaving it behind because you're seeking growth. You're looking for fertile opportunities, things that are going to bring growth, prosperity to your life. And growth and prosperity doesn't mean the same thing, and not necessarily means that you're going to be a millionaire. Okay? It doesn't mean that you're going to hit the lotto. And if you do, well, good for you. What it means is that you're going to leave behind many things because you really need change. You need growth. And that growth is pushing you, that desire is pushing you to just leave behind many things in order to find what you're looking for. Okay? And that's, sorry, goes with what I'm saying. Eshu is coming, he's opening doors, bringing changes to your life. And then I say the same thing astrologically speaking. Changes and more changes for you, Pisces. When you look on the vertical line, we have the Three of Coins or Pentacles with the Devil upside down. And what we're seeing here is that we're breaking off, whichever way you prefer to say it. We just are being liberated, and now we have time to dedicate ourselves to something that we like, something that we enjoy, something that we are good at it. And that's what is going to happen during 2013. When we put the vertical and the horizontal line, we see that the energies are concentrating in a very specific aspect. And what is letting us know is that here we have this card, Death, which is related with Scorpio. And you have to know, if you don't know, Scorpio entered the house, the number 8 house. So we're going to start seeing changes, a lot of changes in practically every aspect of our life. Changes and more changes, and that's what I've been saying, because we're related with Scorpio this time, and Scorpio is going to start pulling out a lot of stuff, especially psychologically, aspect of our life, subconsciously, even emotions and feeling are going to start emerge, because we need change, and 2013 is your year for changes, big changes, and that's what has happened. Those changes are going to be driven by you're going to feel unsatisfied. There is no satisfaction, and then that is what is pushing you for the changes, Pisces. Yeah. Here we have what I call the trilogy, and here we have the 8 Cups, Four of Staff, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And really quick, obviously you're going to leave behind many things that in some way somehow you are emotionally attached. It has emotional value for you, but you're leaving that behind because you're seeking a better future. You're seeking a change. You're looking for a change. You want to change that, so you're forced to leave behind whatever it is that you're going to leave behind. The thing is that you've been analyzing a lot situations, and you are analyzing, you're trying to see what you can do, and you have been thinking vastly, not this year but in the past, and now is the time for you to act. And that's what is letting us know. You're like standing there analyzing because you want to make sure that your movements are the right and the correct ones, but at the same time the cards are letting us know that you're walking towards victory. So it's a good year for you, 2013. There's going to be a lot of changes. They might be a little bit painful because you have to leave behind many things that are meaningful for you, but changes are coming. And when we have here these two cards, the Queen of Cups upside down with the Devil upside down, obviously we're going to be liberated for whatever we feel we were slaves, and we are going to be liberated, Pisces. But this liberation is going to bring a lot of stuff. We're going to be liberated, or this year is going to vent up a lot of feelings that were trapped in your unconscious. Anger, jealousy, a lot of really strong feelings are going to be liberated during 2013. And obviously all this stuff had to be dealt with emotionally, psychologically, in every aspect of your life. You have to deal with this emotion in order to grow and make progress in your life during 2013. If you don't do it, then you're doomed. Remember that Saturn entered the house number 8. Then we have here the Three of Coins with the King of Cups upside down. So King of Cups is related with Cancer. What we have here is obviously then the concept of relationships. It doesn't mean exclusively mother, father, or immediate family. It could be even labor related, friends, etc. So the concept of being loyal is strongly related here. We can also see that we've been talking about leaving behind many things. So obviously our relationships are going to be changing, and it's going to give us a chance to change many things in our life and concentrate in aspects of our life where we are really good at it. Again, so big changes are coming in every single aspect of your life. Okay, Pisces. Now let's take a look at what we have for advice. The advice that we have here, all the cards are upside down, and we have St. Lawrence, we have the 8 of Coins, and the 9 of Coins. The 9 of Coins is the story in the Bible where Jesus multiplies fishes and bread, makes a miracle. Here we have Jesus working with Joseph, and St. Lawrence who sold everything in order to safeguard all the properties of the Catholic Church. They're upside down, so we can say that everything is very negative. You might feel we could say that you might be spending not very wisely during the year 2013. You might be feeling very unsatisfied, and you might feel like things are not moving, they're not doing great. But the advice is very simple. The advice is work really hard. If you want that miracle, you have to work out. You have to work with the talents that you have. That's practically what we have to say for you as an advice. Work with your talents, with what you're really good at it, and you then might see positive changes. If you're going through the positive changes and you have the good attitude, everything will be fine. But you have to work with that unsatisfaction, that doomsday feeling that you might be experiencing. Change that doomsday experience into something positive, Pisces. That's what the tarot cards technically is telling you. Just change that. Okay? Learn to deal with this situation in a very positive way. Try to see it from a very different aspect. Try to see it that you are investing for your future. Okay? And that way you will be able to get over and get through 2013 quite easily. Okay? I hope that this reading is very helpful for you, and I hope that you have a really great 2013.